Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're going to continue with the Big City Family, the morning play to Cafe Iguana, February 16, 2020. So far it's turned out to be a pretty explosive show with most, not quite all, but most of the Queen of the Murder Scene album, as well as choice cuts from the first album and Narcisista and other things. I think that's coming later, actually, but I note that it's in the set. And it's just been full of great energy, and the crowd is completely into it. And this is one of their last gigs before the lockdown, so it's just good to see where they were at that point in time. We actually had a video earlier this week where we looked at Allie in particular at this show and compared it to a 2023 show, just to take a look at the differences. We've been going three at a time, but now the third song is one we've already done. You know, that's on the list here. That's Black Holes. We did that as a solo. That was the first one we looked at. So today we'll be looking at 21st Century Blood and Survive. So Adrian, any thoughts ahead?
Yeah, I just really enjoyed it.
And it's nice. The camera angle on this is great. You can see the whole stage easily, and they're far enough back that we have pretty good sound too. So good situation to have. Let us dive into 21st Century Blood. We'll stop in the middle and then continue on.
Muchísimas gracias a todos ustedes por acompañarnos esta noche y muchísimas felicidades a todo Big City Family, a Mónica Botello y a todos los organizadores por esta increíble comunidad. Verdaderamente muchísimas gracias por impulsar el rock and roll como se debe. Muchas gracias. ¡Que viva el rock and roll!
What'd you think, Adrian?
The pulsating shuffle. I like this song.
Oh, yeah, right.
Classic growling, Danny, classic warning. It's also playing the video behind them, too.
That was new. I don't know if I've seen the video behind them before. Maybe I have. It's possible, but it's kind of a rarity, I think. Yeah, it was nice to be able to see. That's the other thing with this show is we can see the graphics really well, whereas in other situations, maybe we don't. So here we can see them very nicely. I heard a little bit of vocal fry somewhere in there, or I thought I did. It could be that it's just distortion on the sound, but every time they went up to fly, except go up an extra octave, fly away, getting up there on the word fly, you could hear a little vocal fry, like a little And so I don't know if it was Pow or if it was Danny. It's whoever took the high harmony on that one. I also noticed they're on a platform, so the stage it's really just a floor, and you can see underneath it, and it actually looks like the venue continues underneath the floor, almost like you go up some stairs, and there, right behind you is the stage and the band playing. I don't know if it really is set up like that or not, but that's what it looked like to me.
I know what you're talking about, the stage and everything.
Yeah, anybody that's actually been to Cafe Iguana, if you can tell us what's going on there. Well, okay, any other thoughts, Adrian, before we move on?
Al is really punishing those drums here, and she dominates the drum set. And Allie's busy being Allie, moving around like Allie does.
In 2020. In 2020.
In 2020, that's right.
Okay, well, I'm really curious to see how they do survive at this point. I mean, we always get energy, but I'm wondering what they're going to look like this particular time. All right, let's do it, and we will talk about it after.
Muchas gracias.
Allie's going to play the piano.
Don't come to me saying that you care, that I was the one who was never there. Or don't come with your eyes in the air. You keep blaming me and it ain't fair. Or don't come telling me that you're wrong, that I'll be hurting and you're wrong. Don't come to me saying that
Man. All right. A number of things. Again, what do you think, Adrian?
That was an awesome performance, as usual from the warning.
Mm-hmm. You know what started going through my mind? Besides the fact that now we've seen them all play piano at this gig, because Pau played it during Black Holes, Danny played it during Stalker, and we just saw Ali play it here in Survive. So they're all getting the chance to play the piano. So that's nice. But now I'm wondering how close, I mean, that stage, you know, they're getting right up to the lip of the stage. And now it kind of looks like maybe there's nothing in front of the stage, directly in front of the stage. There might actually be quite a drop there. So I'm like getting even more nervous that the drum riser is like 3 feet from the edge. And then Ali and Danny, especially Danny, going in between that little space. And it's like, oh, if she steps that way, is she going to go down like 15 feet or what's going to happen? You know, so that's what I started thinking about while I was watching this. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is the situation here? Like, is it safe?
Sounds dangerous.
Maybe. I don't know. If people know the layout, let me know. Let us know about it because we're curious. The performance, of course, was great. I loved the when they were both synchronized going up and down, Danny and Ali.
Oh, yeah. They were doing some guitar choreography there.
Yeah, this was pretty cool. Yeah, I always like seeing that. They do that on this song in particular once in a while.
This is how rock and roll is done. They've all got this energy, especially Pau is like radioactive with her energy.
I know, she's always great to watch. You know what I did notice here that I was a little surprised at was that, you know, the little head tilt that we see Pau and Ali do in the chorus part, getting towards the end, and they'll go boom, boom in unison. And it's really funny, actually. Well, Pau did it here. And Ali actually looked like she was thinking about it. Pau sort of did it. I think the idea was there all the way back to this time. I think a lot of fans figured that it actually began for real sometime in April of 2022, which would be 2 years later. But I'm telling you, I just saw Pau do it at the very last opportunity that she would have had to do it. So that would be the earliest head bob in that song that I know of, attempted synchronization.
You know, like hearing the song as usual. It's one of my favorite songs, with the happy ending, she loses the jerk.
Yep.
That's the happy ending.
And the crowd approves. The hometown crowd approves very loudly. So that's great. Okay, well, we look forward to coming back to this show very soon. Black Holes is next, so that will be put next in the upcoming playlist. But I'm pretty sure we're going to do the next 3, which are going to be Sinister Smiles, Queen of the Murder Scene, and Dull Knives Cut Better, all in one video. Should be fun. Right. Yeah, should be a good time. So don't miss that. But we hope you enjoyed this one. Folks, if you have any other comments that you want to leave or context, if you were there, any of that stuff, we would love to hear about it. Leave it below. If you have other suggestions for us for the future, you can leave those as well. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right. Don't forget we have a Patreon. So if you ever want to just stay, no matter what might happen in the future on YouTube, you want to stay in touch with us, you can always join Patreon. You can join it free if you like. You can also become a channel member if you like. Channel members get all the videos early. So with that, thanks for joining us on this one, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right. Take care, folks.
See you all later.